I've got another quick tip. This is strictly going to be covering Godot debug messaging. We're going to start off by creating a brand new C# script. We're going to call this example logger. And we're going to make simple calls to a few of Godot's logging methods. First off, we're going to start off by wrapping this in a preprocessor debug statement. We want to make sure that we're not printing out messages to the console if we're not, if this is, for example, a release build. So we're going to wrap this in a debug preprocessor. And we're going to make use of GD's print methods. We're going to use two separate ones. We're going to have a print. We're also going to use GD print error. And these are useful for outputting messages. And we're going to make use of a few of C# syntactical benefits. So for one, we're going to wrap our strings in a nice looking $sign prefixed string. This allows us to actually access various properties. So we're actually going to be doing name of, which is a C# method, and we're going to call it the name of example logger. And then we're also going to do dot after it. And we're also going to do name of ready. Now this isn't going to be common in many cases, but the reason why we do this is in case we happen to rename this to example test, and we rename this class. This way, if we wrap these inside of this, it always renames our methods. So we're going to say we've hit normal print, and we're also going to do the exact same thing here, where we're going to continue using the ready, and we're going to say hit error message. So we'll say error print. Actually, even better, we can do name of GD dot name of GD print error. And this is just a reiteration of using named functions, so we're actually just going to call this print. And these obviously aren't going to change because we Godot functions, but by running this program, essentially what's going to be output is over here on our little debug window that's just below me. We're going to see two separate messages. One of them is going to be, first off, we're going to add this to the scene. Sample logger. We're going to drag and drop this, so now we have the script. And we're going to run the scene, and this is going to output our information into the Godot output. So when we run this, while we're building, you can see here that we have hit ready, GD print, and hit GD print error. This is an effective way of being able to log out your messages. So this will only print out if we're in debug mode, and then if we ever happen to rename classes, we don't have to worry about updating each individual GD debug print call. So if we rename this to more explicit class name, and this is just the Godot ready function, but if we were to rename this to on hit, all of our messages have now been updated appropriately, and like I said, these aren't going to change, but it's for demonstration's sake. So the more verbose and you are with your print messages, the easier it is to maintain. Hope this helps, and make good use of your error logging. Cheers, dudes.